Here we have Samsung Galaxy J7, which have been recently launched in Indian market for a very affordable price point of 15,000 rupees. First of all, I would like to take a closer look over the phone to inspect what kind of build quality it has and what kind of material which has been used to manufacture this one. If we take a closer look, you can see that we have shiny chrome plastic on the edges, which does make this phone look very nice in terms of the overall look and feel, and the build quality is also not compromised. It is a very nicely built phone. We have good specification on this device as far as specs are concerned. Let's take a look over the connectivity and the ports. Over there on the front, we can see that we have a nice metallic earpiece. The front camera does have flash as well, so these devices are centric toward selfies, so you can take very good selfies even in low light with the help of the front flash which is there. The front camera on this device is a 5 megapixel fixed focus camera. At the bottom on the front, we have physical home button, touch capacitor buttons over there, and they do not have backlit LED, and this is a kind of a compromise which Samsung has done with this phone. At the bottom, you can see that we have micro USB port for data syncing and charging, a 3.5 mm audio jack, and you also have a primary microphone over there. Talking about the secondary microphone, I am not able to locate a secondary microphone on this device, and probably it is not there. We will tell you that later, we will confirm that later. Talking about the rear, we have 13 megapixel camera, which is an autofocus camera, can record high definition video. We have LED flash as well, which is pretty big. We also have loudspeaker over there on the right side of the camera, Samsung branding over there, and this phone is again having dual SIM functionality as it is mentioned. Over there on this side, we have the power and click key, which is a plastic button finished in chrome and gives you good amount of feedback. We have a little indent to remove the back cover, and on this side we have the volume rocker, which is also a plastic button. Let me just remove the back cover and show you the phone from the back side. And once we remove the back cover, we can access the battery. So battery is removable, and it is a 3000 milliampere hour battery which we have on this phone, which is nice. Apart from this, if we take a look over the connectivity, we have two slots over there. The first SIM card slot will take a micro SIM inside, and the second one will also take a micro SIM inside. Talking about the SD card support, we do have a SD card slot on the top of the second SIM card. On the top of it, you can insert it over there, and again, as you can see, the battery is removable. Let's talk about the physical dimensions and the overall form factor. In terms of weight, this phone does not feel heavy, but it has a 5.5 inch IPS LCD display, which does give you pretty good viewing angles. You can see the display from almost all the angles. Color projection is also nice. In terms of thickness, it is 7.9 millimeter, which is good enough for a phone like this. Again, it is not a very slim phone, but on the edges it is slightly curved from the back side, from both the edges, so that it gives you a very nice good grip when you hold this phone in hand. As far as the overall form factor is concerned, the phone does not feel heavy at 169 gram. It is a 5.5 inch display, which is approximately 169 gram, comparable to other devices which come with this much of display size, so it does not feel heavy or bulky. As far as display clarity is concerned, the phone has pretty decent display clarity. It has a 720p display on this 5.5 inch IPS LCD panel. As you can see, the display clarity is good, and even if you take a closer look, the text does not feel pixelated. So unless you are reading a document with large amount of text, there will be no pixelation you can notice on this display. Let's take a deeper look over the software which we have on this device. As you can see, it looks like that it is running on Android Lollipop. This is how the notification panel look like. Let me just go into settings and show you the version of Android first of all. And we have Android 5.1.1, which is good, and Lollipop it is. And talking about storage, we have 16 GB of internal storage on this phone. Out of that, approximately 11.02 GB is available to the user, and the system is taking approximately 4.18 GB. On memory expansion front, it does have support for SD card. You can insert an SD card into this device, but again, you cannot install applications on the SD card on this phone. Let me just come back and show you some more things, including the RAM. We will take a look over the application scenario, and we will find out how much of RAM is actually available to the user. We have 1.5 GB of RAM on this device, and let me just find out how much of that is actually available to the user. So over here we have the current status of the RAM, and out of 1.5 GB of RAM, approximately 635 MB of RAM is free, and the phone is responsive and it does not show me any kind of UI lag with this much amount of RAM available. So UI is optimized and it is running smoothly most of the time on this phone without any kind of lag or hang. So this is how the camera UI look like, which we have on this phone, and again you have a full screen viewfinder with these buttons with which you can take the photos. You can also take photos while doing the video recording. Let me just take this photo right now in front of you in this low light scenario, and we will find out the quality of the photo you get from the rear camera. So this photo has been taken from the 13 megapixel rear camera. The clarity is good, color production is also very nice. Again, in terms of the overall colors, I can see that the photo looks almost like the actual object over there. So it is good color reproduction and good amount of details being captured in this low light photo taken from the rear camera. Let me take a photo from the front camera as well. For that we have to toggle to the front camera, and here we are. Let me take a photo from the front camera. So we have just taken the photo from the front camera as well, and as you can see, I can see myself pretty clear. Details are very nicely captured in this photo. Colors are also nice, and I can take a very good front camera photo from this phone. As far as the video resolution is concerned, you can record high definition video from the front camera as well as from the rear camera, which is supported. You can record it video at 1080p as well as 720p, which is possible on this phone. Some other connectivity options include mobile hotspot and Wi-Fi tethering. So you do have that supported. You can also create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot, and USB tethering is also supported. So in order to show you the display clarity and the viewing angles, we have just played a high definition video from our YouTube video channel, and as you can see, this is playing at high definition resolution as well. I can confirm that by tapping on these three dots, and as you can see, it is getting played at 720p, which is nice. As far as viewing angles are concerned, you can see the display from almost all the angles without any issues. Viewing angles are good. Let me increase the volume to full so that you can get an idea about the loudness. So loudness of the sound is not that much. This is something which I have noticed, and the loudspeaker is there at the back side. That's all from us as far as the quick review of the Samsung Galaxy J7 is concerned. One thing which I have noticed, that there is slight amount of heating which happens on this phone at the back side, which can be uncomfortable for some people in case you plan to play games for a longer amount of time. Apart from that, camera performance is good. The front camera performance is also good. You can take good photos even in low light with this flash over there at the front, but I could have liked if it was soft flash. An LED flash on the front does not give you that great photos. A soft flash can actually give you better photos in low light. So this is all we have as far as the quick review of this phone. We will come up with a full review once we get the retail package and once we do the unboxing for this one. Thanks for watching this video. In case you have any questions, you can leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you. So now we are playing Asphalt 8 on this device, and it is running smoothly. As you can see, we are right now running this game in the high graphic mode. Viewing angles of the game